Hey lads, this is Andy and welcome to a FIFA 14 squad builder. If you enjoyed this video and want to see some more squads, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I would also really appreciate it if you would hit that like button on this as well, as it really does help my channel out. In today's squad builder, we are going to be building an all-Colombian team with, as you can see by the title, an absolutely insane player up front, the highest rated striker on FIFA 14, that is Rama Del Falcao. He costs about 110 to 120k on the PS3. If you guys want to go and get coins to buy some players like Falcao or someone else ridiculously expensive, there is a link to the FIFA shop down in the description where you can go and get them and make sure you don't get scammed. But we are going to move on and start putting in some of these players. So in goal, we have got Ospina, who is a pretty decent keeper. He's not the best of keepers. He is not the highest rated. He is nowhere near as good as the likes of Buffon and people like that I have used, but he does only cost discard value, so I would recommend picking him up. He is the best Colombian goalkeeper on this game. We are, as you can see, going for a 3 at the back formation, so we're going to be sticking in 3 centre-backs, of course, and they are all ridiculously fast. And we're going to start off again with a basically discard level silver this time, and he's got 81 pace, and it is Torres. He is an absolute beast. He is so strong and he is so fast, and he's just a really top quality player. He's got a high defensive work rate again, which is absolutely awesome. And to be honest, considering he's 67 rated, he is really good, and I would highly recommend using this guy, especially for 500 coins. There's a cheaper version of this team that you can build. I have basically got the best Colombian team that you can build on FIFA, but there is a cheaper versions that you could go for, and this is one of the guys you would still get if you were going for cheap. Moving on next, in the next centre-back role, we have got Zapata. He plays for AC Milan, and he only costs about 1.8k, so you can use him in your Serie A teams, and he's really good. Again, he's got a medium defensive work rate, but only a low attacking work rate this time, so he is still really far back. He sticks back all the time, he doesn't get forwards at all, and he's a really solid defender. 81 defending and 80 heading, and again, 73 pace is absolutely incredible, and he only costs 1.8k, so he's nice for your Serie A teams and nice for your Colombian teams. Finally, finishing off the defence, we have got a very expensive silver, and that is Pereira. Well, I say very expensive. He did cost 12k, which is quite expensive for a centre-back. But again, he's got 84 pace, which is absolutely mental. 75 defending, 76 heading. Again, medium defensive work rate and a low attacking work rate. So all of these defenders will stay back and do a decent job of defending, as they have got massive pace and strength. Moving up now into the midfield, and we have got Guarin. He is a really top quality player. Unfortunately, there's not really too many decent CDMs that play for Colombia, really. So you've got to have basically attacking centre mids, or even a cam you could really class them as. They've got high attacking work rate and only medium defensive, but with the 3 defenders sticking back all of the time, it doesn't make too much of a difference, and it is nice that you've got some really creative CDMs at the back there. So we picked up Guarin for 7k, and he's actually, like I said, quite creative. He's made 4 goals, he's got 4 assists in the 7 games that I have played with this team, and he's managed to bag himself a goal as well, so not too bad for 7k, and he's a really all-round up and down centre midfielder. Same goes for the guy playing next to him, and that is Ramirez. Again, a really top quality player all round. Most of his stats are in the 70s, and he only cost, well, I got him in a pack, but he does only cost discard value, so he's a really decent player once again. If we move out to the wings, we have got on one side, Cuadrado is I think how you say his name, a really fast right midfielder, again in the Serie A, so good for your Serie A teams or good for your Colombian teams. Cost you about 5k, but at that 93 pace, it is really worth it. He's brilliant at bombing down the line and getting the crosses in, especially to Falcao, who is absolutely lethal in the air. On the other side, we've got another really pacey guy from the Serie A, and that is Ramirez, 90 pace. This guy, again, ridiculously fast and brilliant for getting down the line to put the crosses in. And then we're going to move on to the 3 attacking players now. First up, we are going to get Torres, who we are going to actually zoom in and have a look. He is one of the key players in this squad. You can see there he is only costing about 3,000 coins, and he's got 5-star skills. So he's really cheap, silver 5-star skiller. He's bagged himself 3 goals in the 7 games that I've played, and 2 assists as well. So a pretty decent guy, considering he's playing well out of his league, playing in a massive load of goal players, and basically coming up against goals, sweaty BPL teams and stuff like that. He's actually done a really decent job. He's got a quality finish on him when you're using them power shots. Most people are saying finesse shots are OP on this game, but this guy's power shots are actually really good. So here's the first main player that I wanted to tell you guys about in this team, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this extra editing in the squad builders, zooming in and taking a look at some of these guys' skills and what they can do and stuff like that. And we're going to move on to another one exactly like that, and that is the first of our strikers, who is going to be the massive Colombian sweat demon, that is Muriel. So if we take a look at him, you can see he only cost 6,000 coins. He scored 4 goals and made 3 assists in the 7 games that he has played for me, and he is extremely quick. 89 pace is absolutely brilliant. Medium attacking work rate and a low defensive work rate, which is always good. So here's again another one of the key players in our squad that we have really enjoyed using. He's basically like a right-footed Suarez, or right-footed Sturridge, sorry. That is from Colombia and plays in the Serie A. So a nice little change up if you don't want to be using BPL English players all the time. Rounding off this team, we have got the main man himself, and that is Rama Del Falcao. He is going to cost you 115k, so that is a lot of coins. And is he really worth it? I am not too sure. FIFA this year is a lot about pace and strength, and he hasn't really got too much strength and he hasn't really got too much pace, but what he does have is incredible jumping and headering accuracy and incredible finishing, which has meant that he was able to bag himself 8 goals in the 7 games that he has played for us. So not a bad little rating at all there for him, especially as we have just been bombing down the line and throwing in the crosses to him as much as we can. He hasn't done too bad in getting them 8 goals, but whether he's worth 115k is a little bit debatable. But lads, that is the squad complete. I hope you have enjoyed it. I actually lent this Falcao off a guy named Sam, who scored an absolutely insane goal on FIFA 14, so I'll leave a link to his video down in the description if you want to go and check that out. But apart from that lads, I really hope you will leave a like and that you have enjoyed this extra bit of editing. Make sure you subscribe if you want some more awesome squads like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.